on today. We have a bunch of trainers to deal with. I think I have 7 queued up. With, plans and everything. Alright, so first trainer we have to deal with is Rich Boy Bra. Is what I'm doing making sense here? Sure is, right? Yeah. So... oh, that line is dilapidated. Deprecated. There we go. Alright. Can wait this out. Harrow. Shelltone. Quincia. Bring in Sonic. Aridon. Of course, our Shell Armor team of NORAD and Berkmo. I need to set up some items. Citrus. We're gonna be burning a lot of citrus, but we get more after Meteor Falls Gauntlet. I don't think I'm gonna run out before then, so fuck it. Digger gets a Rost instead, because there is a risk of getting burned by Fire Blast or something here. And we're going to take our 2 special attack leads. And hit him with a burn. Akazuka is special, isn't it? Yes. At some point I get a grass encounter here. Alright, sounds like me. So that was Charlotte. Next we have Rich Boy Bra. Means I get to talk to this guy first. So who is this guy? I don't even know what that is. Dragon Tail, huh? -6 priority. If nobody has fainted by the time it goes off, target switches. Fails on ingrained suction cups or substitute. Alright. We do outspeed this when it's -1? Yes. Just okay, yeah. So we're never dead to thunder crits. Let's do it. Okay, sir. All right, we're gonna make this work. We don't want to kill with this mon. We just want to chip it down. Thunder. We're never dead to crit plus burn. Goes our citrus. Good job this thing is under-leveled to us. Or we'd be in trouble. It's my AR. Alright, we get hit by a thunder, we cannot be paralyzed. Obviously. Burn chip. It's a kill. Getting as can be. Now, why in the hell is this not Honchcrow? Oh, this is Mimikyu to outspeed where play rough fast kill. That's the idea. And this should always be exactly play rough. So the thing is that if we killed with Celio there, we could have been pursuit trapped. That's why we have to do it this way. Another Honchcrow. Why is this thing wrong, huh? This is always exactly play rough. Hurt by life orb, okay. So the first hit it takes. Okay, so right. Right, he's gonna get a Shadow Claw off. Okay, now I'm scared. That did more damage than I thought. We're dead to crit. So let's think about the alternatives. We can take 50% damage on Torterra. If we do that, Honchcrow is coming in for Brave Bird, and we're never dead to Pursuit. And the Archaeops line is preserved. And alright, so that's an audible. So we're going to no red. I didn't even see what he did. He missed. Shadow Claw? Wait, what can miss? Oh no, that was the Will-O-Wisp miss. Totally fine. We are risking like Will-O-Wisp and wasting time here, but like that would also mean that we didn't get damaged as much. This is likely a kill or after the next life orb chip. Alright, so now this is Honchkrow. This can Pursuit Trap in theory. This is never Pursuit because it doesn't do enough damage. Instead, this is always Brave Bird Fast Kill. This is likely to crit for having Super Luck. We have a Citrus Berry in case of that. Yep. Half of HP will be 182, so I think we're fine. Sorry, 82. Recoil. This has no priority. We are going to kill a fast power gem. Clean. Snorlax. It's going to be Heat Crash, Body Slam, or Curse. Because this can curse, we prefer to not waste time. Go to our answers quicker rather than chipping. It's quite likely to curse. Body Slam, that's fine. Okay, you can curse. I wanted one knock. Now we're really in trouble. Okay, we're never dead to Body Slam. That was a really useful crit. We're never dead to Body Slam. We can kill with Earthquake, guaranteed, if we dodge the para. Alternatively, this is always Body Slam. We can go to something that takes Body Slam. Which we don't really have. Alright, we just kind of have to get lucky here at this point. Really in trouble here. Let's not see full para. Ooh! Okay, it's not cursing here. That's the only good thing. It can never curse, because it's always Body Slam. Alright, let's think about this. So... It's now 1 in 4. Okay, we... oh, no, we are paralyzed, so we do not outspeed this, even though it's at -2. So we would just die if we try to stay in. Same for going to Bergamo. We don't die, however... We always end up at kill range from the body slam. Now Digger can dodge the paralysis. Okay, we're not getting a one-shot. Right, we need to get to Aridon, that's the only way. Can't currently survive Body Slam. We have alternatives. No, we'll be defeatist, so it won't work. Okay, we can go to Excadrill, Body Slam, Dodge Crit, and this is Earthquake or Heat Crash next. Then we go to Aridon. We're quite likely to live the Earthquake. Our citrus goes off. Okay, and Snorlax next control with Body Slam. We always live this. And it's never cursed on the follow-up. Yeah. It is getting more leftovers from this. What? Oh, because it was, yeah. I mean, I didn't need that for anything coming up, but that is a terrible loss. Indeed. Okay, well now we have a free swap. I think we are still going into Eridan now, and it's even better. Body slam, we were dead to only Hyrocrit, I think, or something like that. The stats hit is removed. Now we just kill. Apparently not. Way too strong indeed. Another blunder. Now that said, I would have lost wall rain instead, maybe. I mean, I don't know. The moral of that story was I need to take cherry berries instead. I don't think I had Excadrill on any plans, at least not for quite a few fights. Alright. Fisherman Nolan. Everything else we definitely needed is the thing as well. Dark types to this. Okay. Now what? wide lens, 'cause we're gonna use Power Whip here. Orim. Extremely safe. Why is that safe, by the way? You're gonna have black glasses. Muscle band. Wise glasses. Yeah, we're good. All right. We're gonna poison poor Quincia. Let's use this. Alright, now let's do some healing. Marvel scale. Does that do something I'm not thinking about? It does bad things if I give it a status condition. I'm never doing that. Alright, fine. Whatever. I like to fish, but I also like to battle. If anyone challenges me, I'm there, even if I'm fishing. Well, here we go. Melodic of the run, if I recall correctly. You can probably beat this directly, but instead of that, hit by burn. Okay. This sees analytic boost. And it is still always exactly psychic. This correctly no longer sees analytic boost. Yeah, me too, me too. We're fine. Alright, now, I guess I shouldn't have healed her, actually. Because we're gonna do some weird shit. This next fisherman has some bullshit ready for us, so... Gonna keep Serena, gonna keep Escav. Can't take a break. Arrow can take a break. Nord and Aridon are gonna be here. Gonna back out Sonic. And Aecoddle. Okay. Citrus. Just can't give him that yet. And we need to hit a hurricane this battle, so there we go. Now time for some pre-damage. We're currently at 149, we need to get to 116, so we need to drop another 33. What? I didn't mean to go in there. No, wait. Stop. I landed a big one, a huge one, I tell ya. Yeah, Alright, so. This leads up with Polytoad, set of Scald, Psychic Tox, and Protect. And it is now raining. This is like a 40% chance to kill. It's -1. Goes with a Psychic. Rain continues to fall. Alright. So now the Barraskewda does not see a kill. Our model sees a kill and is faster due to being Swift Swim Pokemon in the rain. Okay, this is X's, it could have been Swords Dance. No, it can't be Swords Dance. It could have been if I got the numbers wrong or something. Maybe I didn't have to pre-damage Starmina. Look, anyway. The point is, we are also Swift Swim, so we fast kill this. Now we should seek a Lysopod. Okay, now, we're 93 HP. This should be exactly always First Impression or Leech Life. I think First Impression has a boost to its AI choice. First turn out? Maybe not, actually. Well, anyways. The point is that it's 2 bug moves, so we're gonna burn up this bug gem on a steel type. A crit! Holy fuck. This should always be exactly liquidation. Which does not scare us. I don't even think I'm scared of Liquidation Defense Drop here, but it didn't happen. They were way faster even before Swift Swim, I think. Hurricane, Golisopod's emergency exit. This should probably always be close combat. Just a -1/-1. Liquidation, this can be defense drop. Citrus proc. I think this matters for what moves we bait. Giga Drain destroys this. Should be First Impression or Leech Life. Never Liquidation. Liquidation is lower damage and there's nothing to prioritize it. We are super dead to Aqua Jet. This should always be exactly Aqua Jet. Because otherwise we were going to fast kill. Aqua Jet crit, that's fine. Walrein is faster. Aqua Jet again. And we get Surf. Good shit. What's that about? Did mine lose its size? Well, Walrein and NORAD are quite big, so maybe. Oh, let's fish me a bigger one. Yeah. Alright. We're making progress. At terrible costs. Okay. Patcha back. Wide lens. Didn't use that citrus. Didn't use that citrus. And didn't use. Okay, some less classes to get used, maybe. Right. Okay, NORAD is gonna lead. It's gonna be quite troublesome, this fight. Coddle and Sonic are gonna be swapped out for Smokey and Harrow. Alright, let's set some items up. Citrus for NORAD. Citrus for Smokey. Citrus for Sheltone. Citrus for Aerodon. I don't think these all get used, but because some of them are just backup plans anyway. Flat glasses for Harrow can be very cool. And once again, we want Power Whip as a consideration. Wide lens. Yeah. Once again, we have to do this kind of shit again. We pre-poison to mitigate burn from Scald. Similar to last time. Okay. -1. Okay, I didn't account for that correctly. It doesn't matter. If we were fishing, you wouldn't stand a chance against me. So bring on your Pokemon. Well. Alright, my dude. Let's do it. Well, the fact is... Toxic Spikes. Yep. Where's the damn Toxic Spikes button? I guess there's not a button for that here? Phew. There's probably Explosion. This is always exactly Scald. We're immune to Toxic Spikes because we're already poisoned. Which qualifies as kind of convenient. We have a fast kill on Clavitzer with the same move. So they're gonna skip straight on ahead to Empoleon, who does kill with Flash Cannon crit. It's probably always Flash Cannon or Protect because he sees we're poisoned. We have some backup plans in case my initial counter here doesn't work. Hit me with a Flash Cannon. Alright, plan A. Drill run. Okay, well that did literally nothing. Okay, let's dodge flinch. Yeah, good job. Alright, now, let's see here. So, Waterfall crit absolutely can kill us. It, in fact, exactly always does. Non-crit never kills. This is always Waterfall or Protect. We're in a very good position to go to Torterra, who didn't take damage from Turn 1 Explosion earlier, which could have happened, but in this case didn't. Either Torterra or Lucario is high HP is the idea, right? Alright, we are now poisoned due to Toxic Spikes. Level 1. We, by the way, outspeed this, even though we are minus speed. We 28 high feet, which is pretty good. EQ, and that's the end of him. We have various plans for how we're supposed to do this one. Plan A Water Pulse, exactly, which is not very deadly to us, being a water dragon type. Take a bit of chip. Okay, we're dead to high roll crit. Wait, why am I allowed to click this? Okay, hang on a second. So this is never Water Pulse. It's ineffective against us. That's what I didn't want to see. We never did the high roll crit though. If we had been high roll crit, that would have been a problem. This should be a kill. Recoil. There's also no toxic spikes because we're flying. If we were fishing, I would have won. The thing about that is, shut the fuck up. I think I'll land a big one on Meteor Falls. There's gotta be something in there. Yeah, you can get a Gyarados. Alright. Gonna clear the Poison Hook Center. Unused Wildlands, unused Citrus, unused Citrus. Alright. Okay, now I was planning to use Excadrill as a backup plan in this fight, although it's the worst backup plan out of several other backup plans that we're probably not going to use. So what do we do instead of that? Okay. Excadrill is a backup plan to fight the Skuntank last. Oh, Donphan is actually a great plan for that. Alright, so there's our plan. Okay, so we're gonna have Kingdra lead. Ted's coming with us. Quincia, Smokey are not. Shelton is not. Bearcoddle is. Canned is. And Bergamo. Wise glasses for the power boost. to protect against paralysis correctly this time with Cherry Berry. We have various burns that we don't want to get, so let's put on some Ross Berries to these physical attackers. And you need a power boost for your plan. One of those things where we're going to try to do this with only a couple of bonds. Oh, did I see Rain Boost by mistake when I was plotting this out? Okay, this is... Alright, yeah, I made a mistake. Alright, let's do it. Oh, this is why I needed to do this. Simisear. Focus Blast. Octasuka. Okay. Yeah, never mind. I need to do this. Wait, no. This is all wrong. Because I also miscap. Yeah, okay. How the Okay. Why don't I fast kill with Archaeops instead? Because it's not baiting Skuntank. outspeed everything. Alright. Don't need the burn after all. Hard stone is fine. Okay, so we should still do that. Shreddagon. So now what we're gonna do is, yeah, lead the Archaeops instead of Kingdra. Alright, yeah. This is very, very simple. Okay, now I only have to make sure that the Shreddagon thing is right. So Shreddagon... Shuri versus Dragon. Okay, yeah, I have to have the slow kill be forced. Or Iron Head. Okay, but we need kill to be forced. That's the key. Okay, if kill is forced... Yeah, we need to see slow kill at... else can see a kill. Alright, alright, alright. Time for some extreme pre-damage. I lost track. Okay, 112. Alright, we need another... 18. do it. Whoa, that spooked me. If you're lighting a campfire, make sure you got water handy. Alright. Let's hit it. Rotom Heat. Target eliminated. White herb goes off for no reason. It didn't even have any status. Okay, this should be exactly Dredagon. This should always be Ironhead or Dragon Rush. And I really don't care which one. Alright. Need to get rid of a dragon type? Ice Beam. Tailor made for the job. Ice Beam Freeze. Okay, does that change anything? Well, I kind of forgot my own moves could freeze. Okay, so if we freeze... no, it changes absolutely nothing about our plans. Ice Beam. Take him down. Great job. Destroyed. Because Simisear thinks that it can hit a fast kill with Focus Blast. We can wipe him out. And now we have Skuntank last. This is an explosion user. However, he can't use explosion on account of he's the last Mon, and I have more than one left. Okay, that was extremely stupid. There is no aftermath if we finish with a non-contact move. Making too many knockoff mistakes today, eh? Jesus Christ. It's a disaster. No Mon's lost, but jeez, this is getting bad. Okay, well, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Time for some berries to hand out. Chester for Laser Ted. Chester for Smokey. Citrus for the rest. I'm gonna take a weird step and burn everybody except for Smokey and Laser Ted. Okay. You have access to the grass now. Aw, cute. I like researchers. Oh, that's plenty of those. Oh, that doesn't hurt. I have the grass. However, I'm already prepped for this fight. We're gonna take it. Alright. Angelina would like to battle. Dawn fan. We need a little bit of chip damage. I'm gonna hit us with a stone edge. Correct, complete around sturdy cuss step. What do we got? Delayed. Drain punch. This is always attack. And that is the only point I care about here. This has leftovers. Stops the flinch. And one more safe go at this. After that it gets very difficult. Alright, no knockoff. Stalling with synthesis is not a great option here. Because he can flinch us 20% of the time or so. There's something to be said that, I should have gone for a scary face. No flinch on this. Alright. I would really like to dodge crit. Really need this air slash. I think I can't get him otherwise. This is always double edge now. Let's get some good luck. You're incredibly dead to crit. Okay, we somehow got away with that. Okay. Now let's see. What a disaster, anyway. We're at 114. Let's see what we get. We'll take the grass encounter now. Okay, there's a lot of bug and flying. Bergamo's good at tapping people. Take a lot of these defensive monsters. For variety's sake, Canned is reasonably defensive. So is Sonic. You don't have any repel, Manip. We're currently on Route 114. Encounter is Staraptor. Skipped. Alright, what do you got? Tailwind, Takedown, Dueling, Whirlwind. Whirlwind is a force switch. Why would it fail there? Why would Whirlwind fail? I have lots of allies. Weird. Alright, what else we got? My Bombi. Well, that was the most likely encounter here, I believe. Count for the Q to fly chance, which can't move away. So this is... okay, shield dust immune. Or sweet fail. Flank set, level 40. This is aromatherapy, bug buzz, dazzling gleam, stun spore. Okay. This has 5% honey. Safe to knock off once. Off. All right. A name from long ago, my past. Maybe. Let's see what kind of tools we got. Let's see what we got, Kran. Sweet fail. Hey, probably shield dust was better, whatever. It is hardy. This is a special attacker. Special attack's ideal. High speed is quite good, considering we're trying to outspeed things with this. 21 HP. Eh! Why the hell not? This does get Tailwind. This will be 54. Yeah, Moonblast, Tailwind, Bug Buzz, Dazzling Gleam. Kind of like what we're looking at here. The only thing I could do is change out Dazzling Gleam under the basis that I don't want to do that in doubles. How good is a fairy move in doubles these days anyhow? I mean, jeez. Keep stun sport just in case. Basically, I'm keeping Tailwind over it. This is HP flying. Might want to consider. The thing is that the moves we have are quite high power, so it's not that tempting. Alright, now the only last thing is to consider is... Is there a use for Ribombi here? Well, for destroying Eldegoss, yes. It's not fighting Drampa for us, that's for sure. Not fighting Surfetched. Not able to avoid this. Not dealing with this guy, that's for sure. Eldegoss. Okay, no. We're gonna keep with our previous plan for now. Granny can set this out. Same with Laser Ted. For NORAD, we're gonna bring Sheltone. Cannon Sonic can set this out. Bergamo. Harrow. Econal and Smokey. Cab up front. The Donphan. Okay, Connell with pre-damage timing, and list the rest. Okay, good. Okay, gonna take some cornberries. These two. A few citrus. Alright. Lastly, we do need some pre-damage. This is very, very risky stuff. Because I gotta be right. There we go. Pre-damaging your Archaeops, it's a choice. Phew. Let's go for it. Gotta be really careful doing that around here, jeez. We're going back. I need to exercise after a meal. Let's have a match. Alright, old lady, let's have it. Expert Nancy would like to battle. And not Bronzong. Alright, now we want to stall here. Let's see, Trick. Good shit, good shit. Now we have Iron Ball, we go slower. Oh, this thing is immune to drill run now. Christ. We live the explosion unless we're— oh, shit! That could have killed. That was the top 3 rolls of crit killing there. Oh yeah, let's think about this. This guy has Meteor Rush. Meteor Assault. However, he can kill with anything right now. Save Leaf Blade. This is never Leaf Blade. So if this is random move, not Leaf Blade. Is there something better I can go to? Well, like, no, right? Let's hope for Night Slash. Alright, so this is always exactly Meteor Assault. We're never dead to Meteor Assault. This is not White Herb or any bullshit like that. Alright, well, he's moved now. He can't attack again. Alright. So far, so good. Alright, this was the plan. Because we are flying, we can switch out of Arena Trap. This should be Stone Edge. This is always Stone Edge. I guess it could be Final Gambit. Hey. No rat has got this guy covered. Stone Edge miss anyways, alright. Perfect, why not? Final Gambit! Well, that's too bad. I guess it saw a kill, or I'll think about whether I did that. Anyways, whatever. We're good. Eldegoss. Harrow's got this guy's number. Leaf Storm, eh? Yeah. Brave Bird. Super effective, very high damage, take some recoil. Also get caught down. And this is Drampa. We're dead to either attack all rolls after citrus recovery. The citrus was there in case of some other scenario. I think this should always kill. Stuck around the berserk. There's risky moments, but that was the optimal outcome. Oh no. I just had a tasty meal, and now I'm getting drowsy. I bet you are. Alright, the fact is, lost Excadrill, lost the stupid wise glasses. God damn. Coran has joined the team. Next we have the Meteor Falls. But that will take a lot of cooking. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, I guess next is not Meteor Falls because there's Senior and Junior Tyra and Ivy. Well, anyhow, that's coming up. So, see you then.